battle here between NIP and Gentlemates early on Ancient. NIP start on this CT side. The results have not been the best for NIP, something I do want to say. And you said about the round, they've been getting blown out, apart from when they won against K27 yesterday. They've put work in it over the last couple of weeks. Let's see if they can beat the Gentlemates.
Yeah, definitely feels must-win for Gentlemates. That's not the best start, team kill, although obviously WG got the headshot there to help things out. But go your fast play up. Dual Berettas, though, swinging out, looking for the fight, and not quite finding it. Really wanted to get aggressive down lane, and it is being punished by these Ts. Normally a fight favored by the CTs as well, but they were very ready on the T side. Now Shush completely alone here, does have that rotation coming through late. Down, gets one, gets away. Anything more can he manage from this position? Yes. Two come from Stown, puts it into the 2-on-2 and gives NIP a shot.
And look, Snappy is dinked, but at least he can be together and almost be the bait for Shush. No smoke in CT, but at least there's a flash, and Snappy now starts to realize it. So he'll creep close, but he can't go by himself. Shush needs to come over, because if Snappy gets removed, that's where it's going to get a little bit dicey. For Shush, these players get close with the Glock. It's going to be a wide swing at Snappy, and it allows Shush to get one.
It's only the one set of util for Gentlemates, though. Get some good entries. Snappy, MP9 goes 1 for 1. Now you get the confirmation. These players coming through with the bomb. You know this is going to be the B finish, surely. There's that one smoke. Now it has a little lookout. Does some chip damage. Worry about the timing, and he catches it on the second, but again, crucial with the trade. Gets over. Bomb should be able to go down. There's some utility that'll do some serious damage, and in fact, he might just go down to it.
100 from the combo of the molly and the nade. So Sasson and Davigi have got to clean up this after plant. They've got to hold strong. Good crossfire, but Kaspersky's headshot
Out of space.
Yeah, they're going.
Snappy's on this push. Well, he's going to get caught out, surely, if he goes around this corner. Oh my God, all backs turned. He gets the kill, and he gets the confirmation. Body's moving to A.
Should be good info as well, because if they're just rotating towards A, that means that someone has to already be on site. That's why Shush is waiting. Snappy takes the contact, but Davigi was also holding. It's brilliant out of Davigi for a moment. He buys enough time to get these players forward. It's Note that finds crucial. Now Sasso is in a really tricky spot. 10 seconds. Limited time, but limited HP on Note. Stown will just swing in from Donut and surely confirm the kill. Well, they've got the bomb down every single time.
A fair bit of damage too, and this one's just going to be dragged straight up towards B, and not in good position. Down, forced back, misses his chance. Does have support by his side. Shush actually steps through for 2. That's the contact out from Long. Little flash in and a push out. Snappy gets removed, and Shush surely going to be run down by Sousal any moment, but no, he just leaves. And he gets away. Bomb to be planted. Kaspersky's back, spammed one out, and looks to try and get another. With Alex on 20 HP, this one feels like it falls to Sassel.
It does, but also Stown's got an AWP, so, and in cave it's really tricky. So they're going to leave, and they're going to all rotate round together. There is a kit on Shush. Kaspersky jumps up. The double swing is in here from Gentlemates. And now there's a chance, especially with the low HP. Stown sorts the AK immediately. Sasso just trying to burn valuable seconds off of the clock.
You've got the confirmation on that final player. Now you've lost the opening. Shush gets removed. Kaspersky gets dealt with as well. Alex, a huge double opener, and that was your primary weaponry. That one round could just quickly escalate into 3.
Oh. NT. Yeah, it's one of those where this round again, actually, it did feel like individual fights being taken by NIP. They wanted to go faster on the front foot. It's that classic snappy HLTV quote, isn't it? Oh, if the rush doesn't work, we'll rush harder. Like, they haven't rushed at all yet. So it's the first time they tried to switch up the pace. It is very aggressive. It also is individualistic. We're still coming back to that same.
It's going to be a push out from A-Main, which is being held for. And, we didn't see them.
Wow.
I don't know if that's going to matter. Oh, he only gets the one, but Stown's low, and now you got confirmation of all the bodies. Should just be a charge up, and a quick kill on Snappy. Kaspersky can try and hold onto the AK, see if he can do some more damage. This will be the equalizer. 3 goes 3. Mid taken, and oof, nice spam. I was gonna say it came at a cost, but at least there is some damage dealt the other way. Down, goes for the swing, it's punished. And now they can just go straight in towards B. A lot of damage has been inflicted on some of these players, but note also incredibly low. Kaspersky, flame at his back, he's in a lot of trouble here. A hell of a lot. This round's done in 20 seconds. High and low set up in towards cave. Could end up being quite effective here. Down's also caught the mid player, but they managed to dispatch off this setup just about.
Oh, I was going to say, but you don't know about Note. You know that Stown's in Donut. The spare man in Shush is on a really late rotate, and Note wanted to find more. He will get a dink onto Crucial. Look at the HP, 12 for both Crucial and Alex. And you're right, the bomb is about to be found by Shush, and there should be no way for Gentlemates to win this round.
Yeah, you can just park up here, and he's guaranteed to get this first kill. Second, surely, very simple.
In whatsoever, it's been very much 4-1, and you've got the lurking towards middle. You haven't got a lurk on towards the extremity. Here again, to a certain extent, because you've got Crucial lining up the utility or holding with the AWP. You've got one lurk in DaviG, and now you're going to go out A as a unit. The good news is that no one's home for NIP on A.
Playing super passive. No one's actually crossed his line, and I think it's confirmation of that. Oh, trade comes in from the Flames. The second player's here, and Snappy bests Alex. So a player advantage. Hustle sees Snappy cross back, but can't avoid the shot. Instant kills on each side of the site. So I mean, a fast flank is available. And the double setup over towards Donut. It's looking pretty decent to deal with this, especially now that Note just gets that opener freely.
Opos surely saw him there and decided to bring out Util. And you can molly the right side, so that's going to push Note back. Wow. 70 damage, but you still don't know about Snappy. Smoke goes up to block Donut. You've got this lurk as well in that A main. Sasso will buy his time. The AWP then gets on the line. It's a battle of patience right now between Stown and Crucial. 30 seconds. NIP with the player advantage. No, they don't need to push. All the pressure on Gentlemates. And another molly. That's going to force them back further. And one into A main. You're funneling these players to go through Donut and right into the blender.
Yes, so little time. This setup should surely undo it all. Nade, that'll do a chunk of damage. Snappy removes one, and Shush as well. Down. Takes a few shots, but he's not even required in this. Teammates have done the rest. Sasso can get a couple of kills, but it's purely cosmetic.
So that means that Snappy's going to get inquisitive, but on this smoke fade, won't be able to catch out Alex. That's important, because that isn't the bomb. In towards B. So Stown over at A has got a job to do. He's completely by himself. Sassol's also getting pincered. It's Kaspersky over the top. Not punished by Sasso, and you know that Alex is still loitering around. But Stown is by himself. First kill claimed, second one not so easy. And now the walls are closing in. Is he able to get any more on the way out? No, he's not. So finally, Gentlemates have got space on the bomb site before NIP can rotate over.
Down bouncing around like a rabbit sometimes. DaviG fires up a warning shot, swaps back to the AK, and, well, it doesn't get anything done with it. And Alex, half HP, not quite in position. Bomb is on site, forced across to get it.
I didn't even clock that he killed Crucial there, I'll be completely honest with you. Because I was thinking, why haven't they planted? Like, there's a second guy there. You guys should be taking the space. But no, Stown actually did get that double. That's my mistake, Stown. I'm sorry. I hold my hands up. Kaspersky trades. Snappy thinks about going through the cave smoke. Instead, we'll just redeploy another one. And now we'll make his move known. Is this conf for Gentlemates? No, it's not. There's another smoke there. Snappy gets a kill and a half. That's really good because it maintains this player deficit. It creates a little bit of stabilization for NIP. The difference and the main question now is, where'd you put your pieces?
You saw the bomb and elbow, right? So that's got you a little bit concerned. This is going to be A. It's going to keep at least Shush over here. And in fact, they're going to come back to crunch mid after seeing that in case teammates re-clear it. That means B is completely open. The bomb is moving in that direction. But I think after this clear comes through, they'll start to rotate players back. And Shush actually might mantle up here. Oh, unless they've got the wrong read. They still think this is A, and Shush goes for the flank onto A. He's going to get a kill here. Looks like he's got a great timing to backstab Sassel, so that's something. Mopos, if he gets caught here, that might just be the round. Timing was missed, and now they are going back to A.
Okay.
Shush just needed to go an extra step, and I think he would have had that kill, but he decided not to. He's going to drop the bomb, though. Maybe.
Or at least spot him out. And you can ignore the player right here if you're no, or you can just hold. Especially in the mid round, I think NIP were just everywhere, and it was really nice to see. They got their mojo back. Gentlemen couldn't handle it. Kaspersky has got a kill and a dink. There's been such a nuisance maker. Over towards that B bomb site, another dink onto daviG. This is just bullying. Sassol, is he able to get a multi? No, because that's Kaspersky is just doing all the damage.
How's he hit all these headshots and not killed them? He's got a PT50, right? Or am I just imagining the skin there? Well, either way, that's now left it very difficult to retake this. 2 players with 15 HP combined. Scary moves from Moppers. B-stack. Maybe you have to be careful to avoid. Oof. Headshot. But then the nade finishes the job. So Kaspersky barely living. And this is going to send them elsewhere. Yeah, they want to take the rifles for better fights. Sassol's going to drop the smoke here, but they're just going to run through the absolute right call. Snappy just charges on in. And this will be an open A-bomb site.
Yeah, that's nice. You recognize that Mopos is getting really aggressive there. He's hanging around, he's spamming, he's fighting cave. There's only one reason why a player is doing that in a force buy like this, and it's trying to bait in more players. Like a pebble or something just flew to the other side of the water. That's a shame for Stown. Molly's good onto Mopos. He's just been harassed all half long. I mean, that's ridiculous. Double Molly, double nades. Can you do anything about that? No.
I mean, if that's one of the players, you're kind of happy to loosen the situation. I'll give you money for the next, so he didn't have quite the loadout. These MP9s do the damage. Just about bested. daviG gets the trade. There's a little push coming on down, but the flashbang is perfect from Snappy. Not sure it was even designed for that, but it worked. Now they should just be able to walk it in on B.
All these players are low, so maybe daviG can catch Stown and Snappy, but that's a really speculative ask. Although, he saw one to go into short. He definitely knows about it. Maybe that can set up Sassol, not quite. Now daviG.
All right, finally, Gentlemen get a proper gun round to try and contest with NIP. And it's just a straight B rush from Snappy. Spam from long range and from the side does good damage. Alex gets one through the smoke. Mopos swings out around the smoke, doing a kill and then some. So looking like the rush, not going to pay off. You can never hate the call to go for the rush. Especially when you got the rounds to work with, but this time falls a little flat.
However, Snappy, we knew that was coming. I could have predicted that a mile off. I rate it.
It is, we will see. He scales very quickly. Nice spot to find himself in, but I think daviG should have his number here. Yeah, really wanted to get aggro super early. In fact, so does the whole squad. Snappy coming from behind, but double doing that setup quickly dispatches of him. Now there's 4 players towards mid, 4 gentlemates. Down removes 1, but the bomb is really directly in mid. There was a chance there. That was a headshot through the wall.
Can this get weird? Shush has just found Mopos, but it does come at a very big cost. He's going to go all the way around the world. And Kaspersky is going to reset. Shush is being quite loud. And he's deliberately trying to sell the audio. Sasso. Can he be caught? Yes, he can. Kaspersky able to pivot.
Should be 11-7 though. Got a hero AK on Kaspersky, so you never want to count them out in these sort of situations.
Especially with only one A. That nade does a lot of damage though, but they'll still give it a little shot. Kaspersky dropped. Sasso Davigi. Oh, owned by Stown and Note. So this is a 3-on-3. The bomb can go down. I rate it from Note, but that was the sole AK.
Oh, and then the bomb gets denied. You'd like to get this down, but you're not going to be able to. Alex just walks through.
Clear than they were ready for, and you're starting to see players go in first when the other ones aren't quite ready. Big fight in towards middle, and the crunch is good. Onto Note, he'll still take one to the grave before he falls, and that allows just all this space up in towards the bomb site. NIP overwhelm it, and you've got Snappy on the lurk.
Yeah, at the moment he's just locking down this control so the rest of the team can fight forward. Don't have any util. There's a fair bit for the CTs to pull off the retake, but yeah, Alex low. One player's holding the AWP, so CT won't really be where the progression comes from. Shush actually gets smoked off. I might insinuate to him that there isn't anything, that it's going to be mostly a cave move, and, well, stepping forward is down. Goes 1-for-1, Mopos gets a double, but now the flank can come through, and Snappy needs to do everything. Time, a serious problem. Crucial needs this kill, and he gets it. Milliseconds to spare, and gentlemen.
And what was looking very dominant is now eyeing up to be a little bit more competitive. Tech9s in for the T side, crucial with the shot. Sassol now, no, will overwhelm both. 3v3, Davigi now needs to be careful. He's playing with fire a little bit, breaking the smoke and going for kills.
3-on-3, and Note looks to step forward into donut again, and he gets it clear. Focus forward can be towards CT. CTs have thrown their own smoke. Oh no, it's gone in a bit of a mission. I love this. It isn't planted for him, but the timing of it might be pretty decent. They start to step around the corner. Oh, Stown misses the chance. Note starts to make noise. They know he's here now. He's maybe missed this opportunity. Yeah, he gets removed, and in the chaos, Snappy.
They're feeling the pressure.
Here he comes. No, trying to get aggressive again, but at least Snappy is there. 4-on-4.
It's the right read.
Yeah, I'm going to go back towards A. Just Sassel here, and he might just get completely caught out here. This timing is terrible for him. Yeah, Shush just walks through. Surely he was aware of that threat being possible. It had been so long since that mid kill came in. Now there's no smokes. There's one HE. That's the one piece of utility. Oh, how lucky is that? That kill came through just before that smoke got through in A main. And I think that's just got to lock you out, surely. You just have to try and save. Doesn't feel like they're going for it. Not with these positions. Exits, perhaps, or maybe Alex wants to try and steal it at the very end.
They're not going to let him steal it. Surely not. Oh no. He's going to walk in. He's going to get on it. He's giving it a go. Has he got the time to do this? Alex, this could be the play, but not quite. Half a second too late. Good news is Snappy is he didn't get the defuse. It's now going to be quick and fast out of NIP. They've been limit testing A. Now they want to try B. Player tucked in at default. Player tucked in at long. Popos baited perfectly. He can only find the first kill, but the trades are immediate. And look at the rotates here. Out of the gentlemates, but Shush is finding more frags. Crucial will at least trade, and now Shush is just going to get out of there. 17 kills deep. We need to make it 19 to get this locked up in 22. And he will make it over towards this A bomb site completely scot-free.
Yeah, he's going to have really good timing too. Like, he's played this perfectly. They're going through the motions of just clearing outside to make sure he's not hanging about. The bomb's planted. Now they know. But he's going to have saved 10 seconds, maybe more. Because now they have to worry about where he is. They're split up, so they have to each take their time with this. He's killed so much off the clock. Now, there is a smoke. I think at this point, you just throw it on the bomb.
Got nade.
It's a middle plant. So a difficult one if you do stick it, but yeah, here's that HE. He's going to drop it forward. He's waiting. There's no tap yet. Now he throws it over. The lineup's there, and Shush bowls them over. A brilliant clutch.
Side Sassel. I want a bit more out of Mopos too, and I hope we get it as we come back to the battle here at State Ranked episode 3. NIP, one map to the good. We now go to their selection, starting on this T side. P250 out for Stanley, sees a player already at back garage.
Looking for the fight. Oh, spot again. Crucial is on this push through. Well, it's secret, so that timing looks good, but this is going to be going towards A. A walk through the smoke and contact out. Good job from Mopos to get one there, but immediately 2 players fall. Bomb to be planted and a player deficit for Gentlemates.
I love that. Really cool round immediately out of NIP. You've got Stown that can still remain over at red, and he can punish the secret rotate. Now things just get really tricky. Alex drops into the site, but he's completely by himself. Has to fight his way out the corner. First one's free. He potentially find anything else. You've now got this rotate in up heaven. You got Sassol that has definitely heard Snappy, but he can't deal with him. And now Alex is in a world of pain. Stown drops, but time, the limiting factor. As he shuts the squeaky door, it also shut the opportunity on him clutching this round. We'll just look for bonus kills. None are being presented.
Ancient, and it didn't work out. Can be a little scary if it backfires on Nuke.
Pressure. The shoulder spotted, kill not collected out of Shush. At least there's a trade, and now Kaspersky steps in. And this timing, I was going to say, is pretty good, but Mopos, he will find him. No outside, in at main. There's also a boost up on towards the rafter. This feels really good for Gentlemates right now. It's going to be difficult for NIP to try and recover this. Well, I was saying that. Stown has just got rid of Mopos. Snappy knows about both players, and in fact a third. That's a lot of information now for NIP.
Oh my god. Sassel didn't see him. No, it's just going to stalk and get this kill in a moment. That's going to put it into 2-on-2. Now that's the question of where you go next. Savage worried about Heaven's down. There's a lot to deal with, and he's found that kill top. Hart knows where Crucial was. Crucial into the 1-on-2. Actually goes back in towards Hart, thinking maybe he can isolate. Nope, but no, it's already walked past. Oh, this timing is absurd. Oh, he's heard him now. So Crucial knows where both these players are, but can he do anything about it? Surely they realize that he's escaped.
This is a half investment now for Gentlemates. Mopos had enough money to get another MP9. There'll be this commitment over towards ramp, silenced by Crucial and Sasso.
That's awkward. This isn't even an investment. This is just a halfie. And now you're feeling a little bit pained. Note outside could be the leverage to bring this one back. Where's he off to? If he goes down secret, I don't know if that's going to give them the answers they want. So already a player down towards B. And Gentlemates have been active. They've cleared lobby.
What's the timing like for Mopos? He's in the corner. Oh, but no, looks back. And in fact, he's able to get a double. This kid's the bailout for NIP. And remember, they don't actually need to commit in towards the speed bomb site if they don't want to. Could still pivot. Instead, they're going to look to take the space. Davy G now walks down the vent. 25 seconds. No, has missed the timing on him as well. So this should be a freebie. And maybe a follow-through. Note should come back. It's him and Stown that combine. And now Sasso will get the first. You can go up the vent if you're Stown and throw this into the 1v1.
Should be favored in this. Bomb to go down. Sassel's loudly rotated up. Pause to the top of ramp. Put that question into Stown's mind. But planted for main. Oh, Stown's going to wrap Heaven. It feels unlosable unless Sassel looks back. and clears this. Or hasn't progressed past the ladder. Is there a weird timing here? No, the drop down. He hears the sound cue. Been able to get over with the bomb completely unharmed. WG has moved down and actually disengages. So he's missed the timing here. But might still catch them out. No, quick shot back. But Alex now goes to join in and he comes around the corner as Kaspersky's throwing flames. But no, he's looking for fights elsewhere. Eventually undone, but the trades are so good from the T side, and Crucial reveals his presence, and surely his chance in the round is very low.
Yeah, he's not going to go for this. He'll just save. P set their sights on ramp instead. Oh, and the second. That's Crucial down. Sasso, can he get a multi? No, in fact, he gets absolutely nothing. And look at this. It spoke about the potential of the A play because it is just so synonymous with Snappy. Gentlemates had a lot of players over there, ready and waiting. Davigi will finally open the scorecard for Gentlemates in round 5 and then just get straight out with the HE. Bopos will need to go up to the top of Garage to get the AWP for Crucial. And he's all the way in ramp.
It's similar to the note we were getting against K27. Everything in a couple of seconds.
This is the A rush. Straight in. AVG able to get the opener, and Mopos follows through. There's no trades for NIP. That is until Snappy gets a pistol kill. He is able to find Davy G. Kaspersky's also found Sassol. 2 versus 3. Ramp space open for both of them.
There is a player rotated down. Alex in the vents, and in fact, Mopos here too, so it's going to be a tricky one for Snappy and Kaspersky to put together. Did you see him? No, not quite. For that fight, but a second player reveals himself. Kaspersky on 1 HP. He doesn't want anything to do with that. Now you know there were 2 players here. This might send you elsewhere. Heaven is a possibility right now. Snappy hasn't budged. He's just waiting for Kaspersky to go search with 1 HP. If he gets the space, Snappy can move back, but he's caught. And Snappy, does he see him?
He got one on the Glock. Shush. Full blinded. Master play potentially for no in towards main here, or at least Garage. There's a lot of space, but Alex's nade break will give opportunity.
Okay, so an opening kill. That feels good. Snappy is on a little bit of an adventure. I think Kaspersky might get caught by Mopos here. Oh, he's seen the shadow. Surely he saw that. He was out of the corner of his eye because now he's focused on this close right where the shadow crossed. WG might walk into him. Doesn't step past that line just yet. This is a bit of a standoff here. We might see it come to head in a second. And in fact, it's WG taking the advantage from it. Kaspersky has to disengage.
Still got Shush here. You might not be ready for 2 players here if you're Gentlemates. WG find the kill. Drop down in towards the vent. Has Stan made it through as well? He has. There is 1 player still on the back of the site. It is Crucial. Who can swing open the double door and, oh, not quite. Finds Stown, but he knows about Kaspersky and he knows about Stown, but knowing about them is one thing, dealing with them is another, because immediately they've come up with a double kill. 2v5 now turned 2v3. This gets increasingly more difficult for the AWP, especially when the first them over just to get them crossing. Is there a nade break here outside? No, there isn't. So everyone should be getting over pretty effectively. I'm surprised that Stown is trying to fight this.
He has a fight of his own and he wins it. Thing comes out and WG, oh, he's dispatched of all of them with ease. Alex now steps in, wants his piece, goes for 1. The job's a good in. Kaspersky left in the 1-on-4. The utility spotted by Crucial. Alex spams one out. Kaspersky, let's get the kill with his AK. Now they're just going to keep scaling on down. They got stopped here by Davigi last round. Will it be the same result? He doesn't quite adopt the same forward angle. Now he goes for the fight. Picks and chooses, and he's doing a good job of it. Trying to run him down, but that is easier said than done. Eventually removed, but he's managed to find that multi. It's down and no. They're just going to walk straight back up, and Mopaz cleans them up. Crucial to be tested. Stown has already got across to the left side. Let a jump over, baits the shot, and now Stown begins to scale. Crucial misses the mark. Forced down in towards ramp. NIP happy with this ground they've gotten, because now Note begins to work, and he gets a freebie. Looking for more, can't quite manage it. Like, he was surprised to get that first kill, accidentally jumps. Now Southwell's under a lot of pressure backside. He's managed to stand for one up the vent. What's going on over here? Davigi swings up, but the kills coming through are traded quickly in Kaspersky. Two huge frags come in, and Crucial, who was last seen at ramp, into the clutch.
He's going to give it a look in. Scope's deep, so that's not going to be heard. Got plenty of money. Try and work this in if you're Crucial. It's the slow scale up. It's the fast shot. He's gone to the AK. Stown waiting patiently. Crucial is going to clear all these corners. There's just too many angles to clear, and surely Stown.
Starts outside, man. Have a good chance here for the opener, and yeah, punishes Stown trying to do the same.
Big kill. No. Oh. He's got the AWP now, and he sees the player in heaven, but can't quite flick up. With that info over at heaven, though, it might make you want to force the issue over towards ramp. Sasso is so blind, but he's still on an off angle. They need to clear him, and they just about manage it. A dink onto Alex as well. That gives NIP room. So they want to go down B. So they want to press forward. This is wild out of note. What is going on here?
Surprised he kept the ADP and just got back to the AK as he changed his role in the round. Kaspersky gets one. And now Note's just lurking with an AWP, and oh my god, he's actually going to be rewarded for it.
Oh no!
God, no, that's not what you want.
And now you're dead.
Well, he'll be dead, and at least that's information.
Yeah, that's something. All right. Oh dear. 2v3, look, Mopos and Alex Lowe still winnable. And Snappy just puffs up his chest and jumps on towards the top of the silo. So you see a lot of players over towards lobby there, so you can imagine they're rotating down the vent. They take a gamble that it's not going to be this ramp play. Kaspersky lies in wait. Snappy takes the contact. That's on one of the low HP players. Now looks to reposition. Where on earth is Kaspersky in all of this? Might not matter because Snappy's getting all the kills. A dink Crucial needs to hit the headshot, and he's able to. Is there enough time to get this defuse? I think there is. And Gentlemates are going to have... Right, ran out of Crucial. 6-5, looking for the equalizer now. Are the Gentlemates, and it's Alex that gets aggressive. And the misery piles on because it is him onto Note again.
Now they're getting cleaned up. Down left in a 1-on-5. This will be a 6-6 half. A great recovery from Gentlemates considering the position they were in.
Forward on their choice. Pressure all on Gentlemates. Stake odds reflect that. As they are down, but not quite out. This T side has got to be fantastic, and they've got to do what they previously couldn't, and that's win a pistol.
Well, it's down, step forward. Note to take contact. Gentlemates in general just sitting back, expecting NIP to make an aggressive move. At the moment there is this gap outside. And it goes forward, and so does Stown. Starts firing off shots, can't connect them until the very end. Goes 1 for 1. Note now steps in, needs to deliver from this position, and does. Oh, and then some more. Sharp shot from Note. like it was all going to be falling apart in a route.
Most rated player at the event for NIP. I just thought it was funny.
Until Ted.
Until Ted.
It's a lot of angle from Stan. Oh, a little bit painful, but he's got friends. Don't want to get too costly.
It's just too loud. Even with like a noise gate. Flashbang, brilliant.
Good.
What a flashbang.
Brilliant. Nothing daviG could do. Alex looks for answers, but he's too blind. Still manages to get a kill. All the trades come in. Blue on red. Pause. Oh, had a chance for a lineup. Crucial into the 1-on-4. No, the second play was out.
Now it is just Tech9. That was fast from Gentlemates. Look at them go. In towards ramp. No, another test. One past. Not with flying colours. Only the first kill. Snappy then steps in. Able to get a kill. And at least he'll fall back. And down in towards B, you've already got rotates out of NIP. That's the bomb drop, not once but twice by Kaspersky. They even go for the deagle to try and get rid of Alex. And now starts to worm himself around this smoke. Gets complicated.
Tango 6 guns come back out. And you've lost the opening duel immediately. No, was that a break on his own smoke to find that?
Yeah, I think so. Awesome kill. Look at all the control. You've got secret, you've got ramp, you've got deep outside control out of Stown. And now you can just settle in. If you're NIP, you don't need to peek. It will be another concentrated effort towards ramp. They're not happy with Note. We'll try and kill him. Kaspersky will get rid of daviG. Now the test, it really is on Note, and he is overwhelmed. Snappy can't do anything because of the utility. Now for Gentlemates, they want to settle in towards this B-bomb site. So they'll work their way back in towards lobby. They're trying to be patient, and Snappy will punish, and that will funnel them down into Kaspersky.
He actually moves back a bit, doesn't want to be too active. Expecting them to maybe want to take some space. So actually, this bomb might go down. I think the door's open. Is that the reason for this? Yeah. Okay, so Kaspersky sees the shadow. He knows what's up. Instinct. No chance there. Alex with 20-odd seconds. Going to drop down, see if he can remove Kaspersky. That's the bomb. Tap on it and a punish. So into the 1-on-2. Second tap and second player noted. Another fake out. So far nothing stuck. Intro ramp again. No. It's a tricky situation, but he stands up and delivers almost 4. Crucial tries to go back for the fight and he really wants to get a kill. This into a potentially winnable round, but he's not being given that opportunity. Mopos tries the same. He goes down, and this should be 12 in a matter of moments.
Absolutely love it from Note. That is brilliant. The readjustment to a wider angle that is slightly off, and then but the way like...
Hey, can Note deliver another magic moment? Looks for it, can't quite hit that first shot. A drop down and first kill, can't quite make it 2.
Still a lot of damage. daviG, in the meanwhile, was taking the opportunity to gain space, and maybe he can leverage this. They are considering outside as a possibility here, NIP, and especially that spot from Snappy. Spray. A little bit wayward from both parties, but it's the in-game leader for NIP to consistently push them in the lead. Kaspersky waiting patiently. Now here's the bomb plant. Now tries to take his time in, but it's Sasso up high. It's Alex on the lurk that will punish Shush. And maybe there's a way back into this for Gentlemates, Snappy and Stown. try and throw this through into the 2v2. Crucial low. And then Alex will have to be rotating down this vent. They drop a smoke on the bomb. And they will catch Crucial as well. Alex now noted because of all the util. There's enough time to potentially jump on this. And Snappy's just going to stick it. I don't think Alex has heard this. Snappy will get off the bomb and claim the kill. It's a quad kill from Snappy. And there's enough time to get this defuse through. 0 rounds for Gentlemates on the T side of Nuke. And it's NIP through to the upper bracket final.